The world as we know it will end in 1998.
Bob might have had a closet full of very carefully constructed, lifelike Bob robots.
All rights reserved. All materials are copyright by their respective owners. Any similarities between anyone living or dead is purely coincidental. If redness continues, please consult a physician. Children under 18 need not apply. Void where prohibited. Offer expires while doing. Operators are standing by.
And now, the Book of Suds, another testament of J.R. Bob Dobbs, brought to you by the Church of the SubGenius and the Order of the Crimson Finger, with your host, Reverend Frodis Pshaw.
Of the new recruits who have only recently paid their membership to Bob, those who are just coming to grips with this new and wonderful world of Slack, there is something that needs to be said. What the hell are you doing? No, seriously, whatever it is you think you're doing, stop! We understand that you are new to this, and we know the word of Bob can be quite intimidating to those unfamiliar with the blunt force trauma his words tend to inflict. But it's okay, my newly deflowered friends, for Brother Frodis is here to share with you a few tips with dealing with the glaze-eyed flock of sheeple you will inevitably encounter in your duties to Dobbs. Over the years, we have gained some hard-earned insight dealing with the moronic masses of pink stupid that continue to be the cold sore on the filleting lips of life. These helpful tidbits can be useful for all SubGenie, those who have paid rather late in the game, and those who have seen Bob in their peripheral as far back as they can remember. You see, when someone walks up to you and asks why you have a picture of Dick Van Dyke on your shirt, or when someone leans in uncomfortably close to gaze sneeringly at your church button, or when your friends inquire about the strange piece of clip art hanging on your wall, you tell them, that's Bob. At which point you will most likely receive the automatic response of, who's Bob? It is here where your skills as a newly initiated SubGenius preacher comes into play. And you better take notes. There will be a quiz at the end of existence. You channel your inner mutant abilities in order to confuse, bemuse, muddle, and befuddle the intellectually inferior pink boy, and you fill in the blank for them any way Bob desired you to at any given time. You can keep it simple. Bob is Bob. You can make it profound. Bob is that which cannot be described. You can make it existential. Bob is that tuna fish sandwich that's been sitting in the back of your fridge for the last 8.5 months. Or you can tell them exactly what Bob is, the guru of a sex, drugs, rock and roll, UFO, doomsday, earth annihilation cult. A cult that is waiting for the world to be blown to bits while we, the chosen ones, are rescued by the sex goddesses from Planet X. But for fuck's sake, you don't just tell them it's a joke. If you mean a joke at their expense, then yes, it is the greatest joke ever told. But why would you blow the punchline of a joke by telling the butt of the joke it's a joke, especially in the middle of the goddamn joke? What cerebrally challenged, feces-flinging, chimp-chattering comic would give in to the desire to blow the gag at the most crucial moment? The rule that gets toted the most around the church seems to be fuck them if they can't take a joke, but there is another rule that seems to be all too often overlooked by those not yet ready for Bob's divine wisdom. If you don't have a sense of humor, don't try to be funny! So to those of you still feeling their way through the blinding light of truth that is the Church of the SubGenius, my advice to you is this. Next time some repulsive reprobate asks you about the man with the pipe, try this. Just smile and say, Bob is...